Hey guys, I hope everyone's well and had a great Christmas day yesterday. And for those who are new, Merry Christmas to you all. So, um, Friday, can you believe it already? So, with the Zers Reset every Friday, we have a bit of fun during this time of year, especially with the dawning event, and they made massive changes to it, and we tried it out last week a little bit. Um, so it'll be continuation with that, so you get to see a bit more of that today. So welcome to Friday stream, week of the 23rd of December 2025, and Zers Reset, the final one for December 2025 as well. So December the 26th, we're going to see what Zer has for us first before we get into the additional bit of content that we usually do since we've been able to go live properly for Destiny 2 Edge of Fate in this case. So I have done some pre-recording, upload them in regards to some of the Vanguard Strike playlist and Strike Up playlist as well. Some strikes that we did were really cool because we haven't done them for ages, and they should introduce them into the Nightfall rotation unless they have. But the point is, the Nightfall rotation playlist is probably so big that you don't know which one it's going to be. We have done like the Devil's Lair quite a few times more than recent, which is interesting because before that, I think the last time we did the Devil's Lair was like August or something. So it is a little bit of a gap, But of course, we've done like the one on the moon, Scarlet Keep, more than once, obviously. So there's tons of Nightfalls, especially the one on Neomuna, where I'm having to deal with the Cloud Arc and Shadow Legion, dealing with the Witness and everything. We've done that tons of times, but like I was saying, have been able to pre-record some stuff, uploaded it. So in absence to my live streaming, of course, being affected since the towards the end of September 2025, knock-on effect here and there into October, November, and even this month. So it gives you guys at least something to look at. So because ideally I would like to do more streaming without any disruption. So I will mention just before we get started that Zer's reset, like always, last reset, the one before, etc., etc., will be edited and split into separate parts, so you can just watch Zer's reset only if you're just interested in that, or you can watch the Crucible side of things as well as the live Nightfall run, which we've been able to do since being able to do Destiny 2 Edge of Fate Zer's Reset live without too much interruption. So towards end part of the summer, we weren't even able to do Zer's Reset live, and it was really annoying because disruption as well as technical difficulties. So with the new rig and everything, I thought everything would be straightforward, but it's weird because since that little bit of a mess, the rig's been actually behaving really well and being able to cope to do multiple tasks that I've got it for, such as doing live streaming as well as rendering the videos for you guys as well, at the same time of being live as well. But in this case, I'm not actually rendering anything in the background, but that was another reason why I wanted to try to get as much of the content that, maybe a lot of you missed because of not everyone gets a chance to see my live stream, so like this one. But everything will be uploaded eventually in its relevant category as well. Yeah, so plenty of stuff, But of course, since we still in Destiny 2 Edge of Fate storyline, so we're still dealing with that, and until we've completed it, we will not head into Destiny 2 Renegade quite yet. But there's nothing to worry about because Renegade has not long been live anyway. But we're not like behind or anything in regards to storyline, because obviously the storyline that we're doing in Edge of Fate will lead on to, Renegade anyway. So, we should be able to do some more of that. Hopefully live. If not, it will be, like I said, pre-recorded parts and uploaded, but individual parts, so that you can follow the storyline as much as I tried to understand it. But it's a bit of fun, and content for you all to watch if you interested in the storyline, or even if you're interested in the Crucible side of things. So that will be a separate thing for you to watch as well. Same with Gambit as well as the Dawning event, gameplay, which I will record because I'm going to use some of that, which I will mention now, for the final catch-up video of 2025. So last one was in October, so just to give you guys a bit of an update in regards to my things outside of my live streaming and how it's affected and everything, which is a lot recently. But there is a few things regarding to for 2026 to hopefully get a bit more excited about, but we will see when it gets nearer and nearer to that. But more about that in the catch-up video. I did mention in the last catch-up video there was potential something. So in this final catch-up video, which I will record, I would record some gameplay without you hearing me like screaming or anything like that, because obviously it's me doing the catch-up video. Final one of 2025 as we head into the brand new year of 2026. So ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, I just want to say I do hope everyone had a great Christmas. It was okay in regards to my sort of celebrations yesterday, and then today it was a bit weird because I tried to do some more pre-recording, but then got sort of distracted with the fact that we had internet issues and my phone network was doing like a update, but more about that later. So welcome to Friday stream, Zeus Reset. So as always, with the Dawning event 2025 being active, there's still plenty of time in regards to the Dawning event for those who still haven't quite even started any of the Dawning event stuff. So throughout the Dawning event 2025 you can get different little things. You can get all of these just by doing some Crucible really. But the fun part is with the Crucible, which we will have look at a bit later, is the fact that the Crucible, in regards to the Dawning event, the update, massive update, is the fact that the playlist consists of no weapons, no supers, and you just go around throwing snowballs basically. So you saw a bit of that last week, last Friday. So we're going to continue with that theme a bit later once we've done this reset, and yeah, it should be fun. And also we will do a live Nightfall as well. So with that said, let's get started. So Friday stream usually is the shortest stream out of the entire lot when I do have a full streaming schedule, with the fact that we you know, just get to see what Zer has for us each week, and then usually do some Gambit and Crucible, and because we weren't able to do the Nightfall run properly ages ago, but we are able to now, it is better that we can do it like this, and it's live as well, and this is what I want, you know, no disruption. And that was one of the main reasons I upgraded the rigs, for that exact reason, you know, trying to get everything right. So the other thing I do want to mention, that I've got 100 subscribers on my YouTube, so I'm hoping to get at least 100 on all the other you know, links as well if possible. But the other thing I will mention is with 2026 nearly upon us, really, I do want to see if I can get my travel channel maybe up and going this forthcoming year. That's one thing I have mentioned before. So we're going to see what Zer has for us. So we landed here at the annex, and as always, each part of the live stream will be edited in separate parts, so you can just watch this reset only without hearing me talking and things if you don't want to hear me talking. So we're here at the annex, and now we're going to go and see what Zer has for us. So we're going to head towards the... So they've got these cool lantern things. So we're going to go to where Zer is without walking into the wall. So each time we do Zer's reset, since the massive changes they introduced since the Witch Queen and onto you know, Final Shape, and then obviously Edge of Fate, and then obviously moving on into Renegade, of course. Massive changes in regards to Zer's like location or that sort of thing, but they made it more simplified and everything like that, so we will go through it together. So at the entrance to where Zer is now, so Zer used to be all over the place. We used to have a fun little mission trying to find him around the map, but now he's at the same place every time. So he's here at the tower for the moment. So they've decorated the place really lovely, haven't they? So there was, I'm sure there was a Christmas tree somewhere. Anyway, more about that in a minute. So we're going to go and see where Zer is. So he's right here, the Agent of Nine.
The Nine show you these.
So, like I was saying before, in regards to Zer's reset, with the massive changes they introduced from previous expansions, we used to spend the same amount of resources, currency, that sort of thing, but they made it more simplified. So now we have to spend at least 47 strange coins. So it doesn't matter how we spend our, 47, as long as we spend 47 strange coins, and you can even spend it on any of these bits of gear for each of the classes that you may have. So if you've got a hunter, warlock, or all three, hunter, warlock, and titan. In my case, I've only got a titan, so I can't really say anything about the additional benefits, I guess, from other bits of exotic gear. But you know, doesn't mean I can't collect it for when I do get a titan. Not a titan. You know, another subclass. So could have a warlock, could have a hunter. So each week Xur has a bit of gear. He used to just have a little bit of gear for each of the classes. Now he has at least a bit, 2 bits of gear for each of the classes. So it's not necessarily going to be the same gear for each of them individually, but sometimes it's the same bit of gear for each of the classes for that you know, subclass, which is really funny. So it might have a warlock helmet, might have a warlock hunter helmet as well, and a hunter and a titan helmet as well. But it's rare that that happens, but has happened in the past. So kicking off the gear for the hunters this week is this very cool helmet. So as always, you can add major and minor mods together and upgrade it to at least a level 5, and if you've got more than one of this helmet, for example, you can merge them together, or infuse, as it's also known as. So for example, if we did have another additional appearance, so this one, a bit of gear for the hunters, so you can get additional appearances if you're very fortunate enough to have the appearances, and then you can change the color scheme as much as it will let you. So that sort of looks better, doesn't it? Like that, doesn't it? So with the major mods, so obviously sometimes helmet might have the more benefits, helping your heavy ammo or your special ammo, or other things such as, you know, maybe your melee, maybe. I think some other ones. Yeah, so different types of damage. I think it depends what subclass you are in regards to your damage. So if you avoid hunter, you know, or arc hunter, or solar hunter, stasis or strand, and there's harmonic as well as the kinetic one as well. Tons of them really to go through, but each of these work alongside each other, I assume. I've not really used it for like a very difficult nightfall, or a you know, situation where I need to use it really, because obviously I've never even done anything remotely difficult other than that. Once did a raid with some people, but there were you know, a lot to take in to understand it really, but you know, I had fun doing it, even though I did absolutely terrible. So base level for this expansion is 300, so if you got anything higher than that. So the second bit of gear for the hunters this week is gauntlets. So you've got this pair of gauntlets. So for example, just like the other bit of gear, if you've got an additional appearance like that one or this one, so you could potentially get others, of course, and then change the colour scheme as much as it will let you. So there's still a bit of colour that do my head in, as it were. So you may have to find a colour that will sort of blend it in a bit better. There is so many options anyway in regards to your colour schemes. Do you know what I mean? So you could customise it up to a point. So just like the bit of gear for the hunters, adding major mods alongside the minor will help depending what situation you're going in. So it does actually have melee and the grenade regeneration, so that's quite cool for this. Gauntlets, and of course you've got the other ones like you know, depending what damage you're dealing with your subclass as well. Plenty to maybe, you know, test out maybe and see which layout works best. So just like the bit of gear, you can level this to at least a level 5 and infuse it if you've got multiple of this, and you only need to merge them together if you have one that's higher than, for example, this one. So if you had a bit of gear that was level 500 or 500 or above, and you want to keep the stats on that pair rather than this pair, so you infuse it with this or merge it together, and there you are. You will have a, you know, an upgraded bit of gear with better stats, etc. To what you're trying to get. So Titans this week start with gauntlets as well. So they have the gauntlets that look like this. So just like the hunters gauntlets, you can, you know, add specific major mods alongside minor to help whatever situation you're going for. So if you're doing a very difficult Nightfall, Grandmaster Nightfall for example, probably Arc or even Void will probably be really good for that, depending on the problems that you can deal with for the Nightfall. So this is a great example of their massive update in regards to customization. So you can change the appearance to, if you got even more appearances, so you can change it to an appearance that will sort of be agreeable to you, you know. And then you know, for example, if you like that one, and then you can change the color scheme as much as it will let you customize it. So there's tons in regards to my Titans. So so it depends which one you really want or happy with, really. But there is more that you can get, of course. But once you're happy with a specific appearance, that's when you can start customizing the color scheme. So, second bit of gear for the Titans, chest armor. So just like the gauntlets for the Titans and the other exotic gear for the hunters beforehand. So you can add major mods alongside minor, depending what you need for. And it's interesting to maybe keep an eye out on what damage you're dishing out, especially for the instance or the you know, if you're doing a raid, or a lot of players did the Last Wish raid, and that was really cool. And I'm trying to think, Last Wish, was that to do with Ivex? Anyway, but you know, depending what damage problems that the um, you know, the Grandmaster Nightfall has. So you would try to be a specific damage or build that will help towards that problem. So you've got tons to choose from, but of course it's probably best to pick ones that will help your teammates as well. So major mods alongside the minor mods, so they all work together somehow as well. So you can infuse this to upgrade it, should I say, to at least level 5, and infuse it if you've got a bit of gear exactly the same. That's how you level than that. So with regards to the chest armor, exactly the same as the gauntlets for the Titan. You do have additional appearances. So once you're happy with certain appearance, then you can change the colour scheme as you know, much it will let you. So final class this week, kicking off their gear, is the Warlocks. Have leg armor this week. So just like the other bit of gear for the other classes, major mods alongside minor, that will help whatever situation for your Warlock in this case. So just like the Titans before and the Hunters, firstly, you know, you can choose whatever mods you need for your specific instance. Upgrade it to at least level 5 and infuse it if you've got one that's high level than this. So for example, I have these orange appearance, but you can't really customize it totally. So maybe pick something that has orange to sort of hide the orange on the knee. You know, like that. And then the final bit of gear for the Warlocks this week is gauntlets. So each of the classes this week have gauntlets this week. Hold on a minute. Just make sure. Yes, so each of the classes have gauntlets. At least one bit of gear gauntlets. So final bit of gear for the Warlocks gauntlets. Interesting pair of gauntlets. So just like the previous bit of gear and the gear for the other classes, adding specific major mods alongside minor will help whatever situation you're going into, and it will help your teammates as well. So you can upgrade this to at least a level 5 and infuse it if you've got a bit of gear exactly the same. That's maybe a level 500 plus. So we do have additional appearances. So for example, if you really like that one, so you can change appearance to try to make it look even more cool. So you do have that one. So it has this cool little fire thing on the side, sort of thing. So you might want to have something like that just to make it look really cool, or as near to cool as possible. So once you find the appearance, and obviously I don't have any more additional appearances to show you, but a lot of you will probably have a lot more additional appearances, which you can buy from the Eververse as well as you know, getting them from different things as well, doing different challenges as well. But once you find the appearance you're really happy with, you can then have fun deciding what colour scheme to go for to try to make it blend as much as it will let you. And then depending on your subclass, you do have this additional thing here, which is like the mark that you wear at the bottom here. So that mark that was available in regards to what Xur has on offer, you can have that in its place to help you, and it comes with random perks as well. So if you're a warlock, it will be called something else, or if you're a hunter as well, it'd be called something else but does the same job. So each week, like I said, we have to spend at least 47 strange coins. So you can buy any of these, each one costing at least 41 strange coins. Or you can buy sort of materials that you might need or use to upgrade specific bits of gear, such as the Ascending Alloy. So if you need 2 more of them, you can buy some of them for 71 strange coins, so that's more than enough. So you can buy Ascending Cores that will help the Ascending Alloy, as well as the Ascending Shard as well, but it's not on this options to buy in this case. So the sort of materials is interesting because you can get loads of these, but you can't really get loads of these, which is weird because it's still material really. The Raid banners at the end here, you can buy loads. So you can buy 11 in this case for about 17 strange coins, and if you're running out of glimmer for your week, you can buy additional glimmer for different amounts of coins. So this one for 5 coins, this one for 11 coins. So all adds up to helping you spend your 47 for the week. Or you can buy individual strange gift, costing you 1 strange coin per time. Or you can buy any of these. So exotic engram individually will cost you 29, but since the update that they introduced in regards to Edge of Fate, as well as heading into well, they sort of made slight changes in the Witch Queen and then Final Shape, and then Edge of Fate, obviously they reinforced it, improvements on top of that. So individual engram will cost you 29, but once you purchase that for 29, for example, you can't buy it again for the week. So you used to be able to keep buying and buying, but I guess that allows you to buy any of these. So exotic weapons individually will cost you 23, while the engram will cost you 29, but that is just 1 for the week. Where these, you can buy 1 of each for the week as well. And there's also 2 catalysts this week. So you got the Hawkman hand cannon if you need it. You got the Sweet Business auto rifle. You got the Fighting Lion grenade launcher, as well as the Colony grenade launcher as well. So you got technically 2 grenade launchers this week, depending which one you want. Still costing you 23. So 2 catalysts this week. You got the Cold Heart catalyst as well as the Huckleberry catalyst as well. And below they have legendary weapons. They used to have legendary armor as well, but they got rid of that in the changes to make it more simplified. So if you need any of these legendary bits of weaponry, you can buy that as well, costing you 17 strange coins per one. Couldn't even speak there. So to make things more simple, we're going to buy some more glimmer, because we've been using a lot to upgrade our gear. And some enhancement cores. So it would tell us how many we spent. So after just buying all these, for example, we've spent 32 strange coins out of the 47. So we're going to buy these rear banners to ensure that we've got quite a few. So we still got 4 more to buy, so we're going to buy 4 of these.
It is yours now. Accept it from the Nine.
So we spent the 47 to get the Favour of the Nine buff, which is what we do every time we do Xer's Reset.
The Nine meant
So it's simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. You can, like I said, buy other things, different ways, spending your 47. So we could have bought some of these, but also, if you have a spare cipher, which is these, so you can only get 5. So for example, if you had 4, you can then click on the cipher requirement here to get another cipher and do what Xer wants you to do, which is not really difficult at all. They made it more simplified and more easy for players who are new to Destiny 2, as well as the Crucible side of things. So you can do tons of strikes, you can do the Nightfall, still counts towards that, as well. So they made it a bit more simplified, so you don't have to necessarily to stick with specific playlists. You can do what you want to try to do the requirement for that. So simple as that for Xer's Reset. So we say thank you to Xer as always. So we will not see Xer until next time, which of course will be Friday, when he will be next attending the tower. It does make you wonder what he does in the meantime, because when the Guardian Games was on, he did enjoy watching that over the years, since they made changes to that, made it a bit more simplified for where he is, of course. So with the Dawning Event 2025 active, so we have the cool Dawning Tree, and we have Eva in front of us, who's in charge of the event. So just before we get going with that, we have stuff in the Postmaster. So we've got key. We're going to upgrade stuff. So every time we upgrade a bit of gear, so we've got another 532, so we can use it to upgrade something that we haven't upgraded quite to that gear level. For example, this one. So it is costing us Glimmer, but we've just bought it loads, haven't we? So during the event, you also get these additional engrams, as well as the Eververse engram, which we will open later. And these things we don't necessarily need to worry too much about for the moment. Just trying to think. Look at that a bit later. So I will sort this inventory rubbish, as I call it, a bit later. We don't need to worry about that. It's not going to affect what we need, because we've upgraded stuff that we will use during not just the Nightfall run, but the Crucible slash Gambit side of things as well. So with the Dawning event 2025 being active, we are going to do some of that in Gambit Place until Dawning 2025 ends. And you know, it still counts towards Gambit technically because it's still PvE as well, but it's just a bit of fun. So we've had fun seeing what Xur has for us. So now we're going to see what Crucible is going to be like in regards to the Dawning event 2025. So we're going to go and see Eva. So Eva is here at the tower for every cool event, really. Ooh. So we do have another engram. So, like I said, Dawning event 2025 ends in 10 days, which is like a mini event. So you do, like I said at the beginning of the stream, have additional little rewards you can get for participating with the Dawning event. So completing all these, making cookies. So basically we have the cool Eva's Holiday Oven, which is been upgraded since it launched many years ago, but now it's the 3.0 oven. So what we will also do is deliver some cookies. So we delivered all of these on this section, and partially some of these. So we did these 4, I believe. So we still got oh, hold on, we might have done this 4. So we still got the 4 above, as well as this 6 here to hand in. Technically, Commander Zavala got his at the beginning of the cookie making requirement because he was the first one to receive his. Well, when you kick off the Dawning event anyway, you always have to give it to Commander Zavala first. So we will hand that in again, just to ensure we will get all the cookies handed in during tonight's live stream. So you will see that as well. So we will hand in these. So we will bake 4 of these, and then the 6. I'm not sure if I've got space. Just making sure I've got space somewhere. So we could do 4 and then 3 and then come back if necessary. So we have baked plenty of cookies. Ooh! So the title progress. Yay! So to unlock these special well, so if we make 80. So it's asking us to do stasis. So it's weird because it didn't ask us to do that at all. But anyway, you're going to see a bit of this. So we're going to head into the portal tab, click on the Dawning event. So they made changes in regards to how we select you know, different things like Crucible or the Fire Team playlist, etc. So we can click on Crucible, click on Dawning Snowball Fight, which is what it is, or we can click on Dawning, click on Play Now, and click on Dawning Warfight. That way. So you've got different ways of clicking it.
Must be terrible.
So we're going to do 8 of these, so technically 4 Crucible and 4 Gambit side of Crucible, because we don't need to worry too much about Gambit for the moment. So on the main map, obviously, we normally click on Gambit and click here, but until the Dawning event ends, we won't be doing that on Xur's Reset with the sort of special festive event active. So we've still got these engrams. We will see what these will give us later, as well as see what Tess has. So during this reset for the week of the 23rd of December 2025, we do have all this to potentially buy if we want the appearances and offerings that's available. So you can buy this shader or color scheme, or buy this one, which looks a bit similar. And you also have this emote as well. Wait. And you also got Bright Dust to buy stuff as well. So you've got this emote as well. Funny. And this one too. So you don't have to necessarily buy anything that's on offer. You can, you know, buy what you would like. And so other cool things since the changes in regards to Edge of Fate, as well as heading into Renegade as well, which is what we technically are in, Destiny 2 Renegade. So the chronologue was introduced during Final Shape. So allows you to buy stuff from previous seasons that you might not have been around to, you know, participate, buy the ship or shaders, for example, for your appearances, for your gear, weapons. So there's tons of stuff that you can buy using the chronologue, which is really cool. So we do have this ship at the moment. So we'll change it. Oh, we did get that one. So we did get this one. Yeah. I have to be honest, I don't like that one. Yeah, looks better, doesn't it? Like that. So what does New Age Black Armory look like? Yeah, that looks cool. I'll have it like that for the moment. Interesting. Not sure what happened there. It might have not found anything and kicked us back to the menu, but never mind. So we're requeuing for that again. So as now I can show you a bit better So we do have these other ships that we can switch to. So we do have this one. Ooh. So we did have it selected to this, which does look like something from Star Wars. And we do also have this cool ship as well. Does it what happens when I switch it to... Yeah, it's black, alright. So sometimes the default colour looks better, doesn't it? So we do have this other one as well. Ooh. Yeah, so sometimes when we do a live stream, the instances do have a little bit of a crash. I don't know why. So we do have this cool one as well. So we will switch the ship to I think maybe this one. So we switched the ship to this one. So let's see what happens this time. So I was actually, I think, trying to find players. There's so many players online for this. So every time we complete some of the dawning stuff, it gives you a gift in return. Ooh. So we've got a dawning memento thing. So how do you use that memento thing? So with us doing a portal event, technically, and it should give us additional reward afterwards, even though we might do really terrible. Like I said, I don't care, because it's just a bit of fun. So we will do 4 of these, and then another 4 after that. As simple as that. In regards to Crucible and Gambit, technically. So there is no weapons, there's no supers, there's no advantages or anything like that. Everyone has just basically a snowball. So you're going to see a bit more of this.
I know you can fight, but can you hold territory?
So there's a mixture of PvP/PvE in this case, because it is like Control. However, we don't have any weapons. It's our snowball. So kills don't matter as long as you capture the zones, which is usually the case. You can
Zone C lost. Your enemy has a power play. Zone A captured.
ah, shit. So, gonna try to capture the zone. Ah!
Captured. You have zone advantage.
Yay! So I captured the zone, even though I think it was my chair. I have reported about the chair because for some reason this armrest here, right, compared to the other one, just decided to just fall apart even though I haven't used it. So the good thing is, like I said, the kills don't count technically because it is all about capturing the zones. If you don't capture the zones, obviously the other team's going to get a power play.
Zone A lost.
Eh? I'm sure I hit him as well. Never mind. Step in the... Oh. I didn't know you were there. Shit. I hit that guy. It's like what Cartman says, isn't he? I'm gonna hit that guy. So we get the zone with the teammates. We should get a power play here.
Zone C lost. You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage.
Oh no, because they've already captured A.
Zone A lost.
Funny.
You captured Zone A. You
So they
have
could make it more simplified where it's just 50 kills or whatever. Or 50 zone points. Ah, so... Oh! It's really brutal with the snowballs, isn't it? So, like I said, no one's got any heavy weapons or anything like that. It's all just snowball fighting.
Zone B lost.
How the crap did you survive that?
Zone C captured. You have advantage.
Must have been a little bugger. How dare you!
Zone A lost. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C lost.
So, you know what I mean? It's not like difficult or anything, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? With, battle,
Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Guardians. Hunters and Titans, I thought. But, they do often quite, like just... Sorry, it's just my bloody monitor went off. I didn't even touch anything, it just went off. Oh! Pain in the butt.
You're defeated. Fight again.
How did we lose that? But like I said, it's just a bit of fun.
One that you can win. Fight another.
So you have these little requirements. So we say thank you. It doesn't matter if we win or lose, because like I said, it's just a bit of fun. So it doesn't matter which way we click for the Dawning Snowball Fight, as it's called. So the entire playlist consists of what we usually do in normal Crucible, but they should introduce the other part of Crucible, which is Gambit, to that, and then it's more fun that way. You know what I mean? Because then it could be like Dawning Event Gambit, for example, or a Dawning Event Nightfall, you know, where we just go around throwing, you know, snowballs. You know, there's so much they could do, but so they've got so much potential. It is up to them what they want to do, you know. So I think it doesn't matter if I've got stasis equipped. Because the snowballs technically will be stasis anyway. So for the weekly stuff, last week we nearly got this completed, but this week we're going to make sure we do. So we're almost finished for the week. So this is the weekly thing to complete 50 orders. So we're going to try to complete this. That will help with this as well as this as well. Which is the fun part, because we're actually just using snowballs. More fun that way, isn't it? So last Dawning event, 2024 or even 3, wasn't that we participated in, because you don't always have to participate, but I did participate last year's cookie making, as it were, but I didn't do much of the Crucible because it was just this, they hadn't updated. So it's more recent, really, because since I can't even speak. Since Renegade went live, it's sort of and obviously when Final Shape went live, there was questions already being asked about, you know, are they going to make an overhaul in regards to events like the Dawning event.
You must protect your crest.
So in this case, it's Clash, sort of, where everyone's fighting to get their crest. Ah, shit! So you drop your crest when you get murdered, and it's up to your teammates to collect it if you dropped it. A lot of screaming, well, a lot of noises. Ah! yeah, sometimes it's a bit suspicious, especially when you think you know they're cheating. Little shit. So when I tried this the day after the live stream, just to see if there was anyone cheating potentially, or taking advantage of the fact that probably not monitoring the cheating for this time of year, I was really amazed how it was quite obvious some players were actually cheating when I was like doing this, even with this, and you think, why are they doing it? They don't need to do any of the stupidity and cheating, breaking the rules sort of thing, when it's just a simple event thing. It's not like the Olympics or something, or World Championship where you can win some really, really big stuff. But like I said, players still cheat even though there's what the safeguards in players. They don't care if they get caught. Which bloody annoying, isn't it? It spoils it. Ah! So once we've done 4 of these, you do another 4, which would technically be Gambit. Ah, fuck! So they did like this. I mean, the good thing is when it was Halloween, they introduced a really updated version for the seasonal event for Halloween, and that's what made me think, will they actually do changes in regards to you know, the festive period. So during Halloween, we weren't necessarily chucking snowballs, we're chucking very, very dangerous pumpkins, which is really basically the same, but they really blew up. And it was really cool. So I think they took the feedback from that because it was really successful in regards to so they did really well with that. So funny. What? Eh? I got him as well. But you know, they really did well for that Halloween. So the Halloween thing was interesting because it was a mixture of PvP with PvE, of course, just like this, but we we're still questioning whether they bring it in for the winter period, and it's not actually disappointed, have they? They've continued the theme with the change of the snowballs to the usual stuff that we had to do last time, so it's actually helped quite a bit, hasn't it, as well? So that's good. So, with regards to the dawning, we've got a few more of these completed. Yay. Ooh. Oh, let's make some cookies while we're waiting. So we can make some of the cookies that we need a hand in. So making sure we've got space. So we've got 4 spaces. So with regards to the cookies that we need to deliver, we make these. So we made these last time as well as all these. So we still got another 6 to make, so we're still technically going to make Zavala's cookie again. Ikoras, we've got Banshees, we've got the Drifters, and we've got Petrovenge to deliver as well as Zer himself as well. So we're going to go back and see Zer, give him a cookie for this time of year. So years ago, when the Dawning event became active for the very first time, one of the requirements was to go around the entire Destiny map, give the cookies out to everyone that they had, cookies for. I think there's still characters that they've missed out, but that's, it just shows they've got so many characters. So I mean, you got Spider to go and see, you got Failsafe, of course, you got her cookie that you can make, but Spider doesn't have a cookie. I'm not sure if he did beforehand. Erismon, I think, had one. Let me work out, have we made Eris's? Oh, it's her cookies. Let's have a look. So we've got the nice, our little friend. Where is it? Yep, our little dog friend. So we've got this regards to the Edge of Fate storyline, of course. We also got Nimbus on Neptune in regards to final shape. We have Finch in regards to Sabathun's the Witch Queen. We have Exo as well in regards to Beyond Light. So you've got Eva, you've got Tess, you've got Shaw. So I don't recall seeing. Ah, there's Eris. So we have handed Erismons on the moon as well. And we also had Barracks, who's
Bigger Guardian's crest and glory is
Elixir, of course, whose daughter we're helping occasionally during some of the strikes that we do during the playlist, but also occasionally into Nightfall as well. So different map, can't even speak. Blech. Same principle, but in this case we have to deal with handing final blow, crests again, but so this is the third one, so we will do one more, that will be technically Crucible done, then we will we will do another 4, that will technically be Gambit. And then after that we will sorry. We will do a live Nightfall run. So sometimes it's a Nightfall that we've done before, but like I said, doing it live, we don't know what exactly the nightfall will be until we actually do it. How did he survive that? And afterwards we will hand in the cookies to those that we need to, so then you at least see all the cookies being handed in to everyone that you can make a cookie for. Maybe Spider doesn't want a cookie. Funny. How did you fucking kill me? Little shit. So they should make it a bit more challenging, shouldn't they? Where we don't know where any of them are, so it could be mystery snowball fight. Which I could name it Secret Santa, because you just don't know who it is. That's what they should name it. The festive snowball fight, where they've no chance of knowing where they are. Fuck. How did he survive that? Hey, Bumpy! Yeah. Ah! But they should name it, like I said, Secret Santa, because you're delivering a present, but it's like a snowball in their face. But they don't know that you're there, so technically it's sort of like a Secret Santa delivery service. Do you know what I mean? So they could do that, couldn't they? Do a version of this where it's more like momentum control, but with snowballs. I do hope, ladies and gentlemen, you've had a good Boxing Day. A lot of people are probably still travelling around for Christmas and things. Not everyone does everything on Christmas Day, of course. Ooh, you!
5 minutes remain. A strong start.
Somebody kill that piece of crap. It's like, how dare you? Oh, fuck off, I got you as well. Jeez. See what I mean? It didn't register the kill, not fair. And then he's running away. Are you being a wuss or something?
Shut the enemy down.
Oh,
Hold down.
that was really cool. I didn't think that would work.
Finish them.
Ah, fuck! say, I'm not always guaranteed to
Fight
win.
again.
Oh, sorry, did I hurt your face?
Accept this loss, or you can fight again and reclaim your glory.
So up to now, ladies and gentlemen, this forthcoming week, which will lead us into 2026. Potentially, we should be able to do some streaming this forthcoming week, potentially. So the information video will be uploaded on Sunday coming, just to clarify that. So also I will aim to try to get the final catch-up video 2025 uploaded as well. So you will see some of the Dawning Event gameplay like I mentioned earlier, without any commentary or anything like that. Just gameplay. So you will hear like Lord Shaxx like get really excited about people getting murdered in the instance. So we'll record some of that for the final catch-up video for 2025. So we're going to head into another bit of chaos, as it were. So this will end technically Crucible, but we will do another 4 to do Gambit with the Dawning Event 2025 active. We have that opportunity to do a bit more than we usually do out of respect to the Dawning Event 2025, and it is fun because usually I don't mind skipping sometimes if necessary the Crucible side of things, because it wasn't used to be like this at all. Like I said, so the massive changes that they've introduced during the previous expansion, Edge of Fate into Renegade. But even before that, you saw glimpses of it, of maybe they were going to do changes from even Beyond Light, maybe even well before that as well. So maybe even well before Shadowkeep. I mean, Shadowkeep was really cool. So what's it going to be? Collecting crests, capturing zones, or this is where they, like I said, they should introduce Gambit.
Slay your opponent. Take their crest.
Oh, it's capturing crests again, but different map. So kills technically don't count, but obviously capturing the crests that they do drop helps your team win, of course, or get points. Ah, yeah! That bloody shit. I might hide up here. How did he survive that? How come I chucked it and it didn't do anything? My snowballs don't like me. Maybe I should have a t-shirt with that on. Ah. Ooh! Ah, you. Ha 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 ha. So, what will the Nightfall run be, ladies and gentlemen, when we go into it? So, like I said, Zeus Reset on the Friday is the shortest stream out of the entire lot, usually. Oh, I might hide here. Surprise them. Won't work though, because they know where you are. That's the sad thing about Crucible instances, they know where you are. Except momentum control. So this is where they need to make an overhaul of that. It's to make it more competitive that way. Because like in Fallout, for example, you didn't know where they were. You just had to watch out for flying bullets and creatures chasing you around the place. Yeah, the interesting thing is the fact that depending on the map, depends on how many you need to get to complete. As in, like, to finish it. So sometimes it's first to 50 kills, with that sort of thing. But some of them you need to get over 100. So it's not necessarily consistent in that sense. But it doesn't matter really, it's still very fun, isn't it? Apart from the fact some players, like I said before, cheat. And love cheating. I don't know why they do it, because they don't need to do it. I'm going to try this jump up there.
Keep it up, and victory is yours.
Keep it up? Didn't know it was for Paul. Yes. Haha, serves you right. Like I said, do hope you've enjoyed this book, Crucible. So it's a good substitute with the event being the Dawning event, of course. Sometimes it's something else, of course. But I just thought, out of respect to it, and also being like technically still Christmas as well, makes sense as well. So say thank you to our teammates as always. We don't always get a medal either, which is annoying because I think thanks, you know. So see what happens when we click it this way. So we clicked on Dawning thing and then click on the snowball thing. So we clicked the Crucible tab and clicked Portal Crucible tab and clicked it that way. So there was two different ways. Might even be three, because it might be the option at the tower as well. So I'm going to open another one. It's the same thing, same slot I think. So we fall here, so it's going to go to the postmaster. Nothing to fear. So we could just get rid of these. Which we will. Just to see if we get some more.
Control.
Oh, that's funny. I haven't loaded up the place, but it's loaded up their ghosts instead. As it were.
Capture and defend, Guardians.
No. So each season you try to get to at
Enemy
least
claimed Zone A.
level
You captured
100.
Zone C.
You don't have to, it is up to you. So this is basically control, but with snowballs as our weapons.
Enemy
So
claimed Zone
this is
B.
what's cool. It's not like players are taking advantage or anything like that. Apart from the fact that they
You have zone advantage.
Sorry, didn't mean to hurt you. Oh! Had to be murdered by his friend.
Zone B lost. It's a power play. Get those
So it could
zones
be
back.
very quickly over if we don't capture the zones and they keep getting the power play because he ends it. Ooh! Yeah, smarty pants, eh?
Zone C lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
Oh, not really do anything here, are we?
Zone A captured.
Ah! Ew, stinky face. I like how you went after me again.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
Ah, what a shame.
Zone B captured. You captured Zone A. You have advantage.
Not no more, we don't. Haha, got your back.
Zone C captured.
Lord of
You
the
have
Stinks.
zone advantage.
Do you think snowmen are probably really angry with us chucking their friends? Snowmen are like, going, why did you chuck my like friend?
I've seen enough.
Oh,
Calling this one.
this is an example where he will call it because it was a bit weird, but
Your enemy.
ha ha ha.
No, not this time. Controlling those zones is the only path to victory.
Yeah, it's a shame that. So we will head into another fall but we will technically be doing Gambit. So when this gets uploaded in separate parts, just like last week, as I said, this will technically, it would say Crucible and Gambit, but the Dawning event Snowball Fighting will continue for another 4 times for today anyway. Oh look, we can upgrade more stuff. So every time we upgrade the gear or weaponry, it's still costing us about 5,000 glimmer per time. So even though we joined the instance already began, it still counts towards the 5. Sorry, the 4. Regards because with it not being an instance we haven't done before. For the stream anyway. So if it was a full reset week, for example, we would have done the additional instance live just to ensure that we've done the required live, but we don't need to worry about with the Dawn event 2025 being active, ladies and gentlemen. It is a bit of fun. Ah! Bloody little bugger. So until the Dawning event 2025 ends, we won't be doing Gambit in its stead. Ah! Bloody shit! Just you wait. Gonna shit on the snowball and chuck it at you. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Bloody. So the good thing is about the Dawning event, it's always more or less even. Apart from occasionally when like I said, where you got players who are definitely cheating unnecessarily during the event that's meant to be fair for everyone, but they don't care, do they? Hey!
Your enemy is pushing for victory.
Who are they now? So even though we joined it, already began, it's still been quite eventful, hasn't it? So that's what you want during a, Crucible instance or Arena instance.
I could not ask for a
I didn't even think that was possible. Oh, you fuck!
You won today, but respect your opponent. Defeat.
Respect them after they did that. Be shitting in their face. Sorry, did I say that loud? So, number 2, technically. Gambit. So it doesn't matter if it's already begun, like I said, but it's good when it's from the start, because then you get to see it from the beginning. So, unfortunately, you saw little shits being annoying. So every time we upgrade, it is costing us 5,000 glimmer per time. So even though we collected a lot of glimmer, we are using a lot to upgrade gear. How come that's always still crap? Sometimes it gives us gear that doesn't make any sense, but I think it might be a glitch. See, again, why? Could be a bug. If we do get a chance to go live this forthcoming week from Tuesday onwards, it will lead us into 2026, of course, so that should be quite fun. So the Dawning event might still be here for January the 2nd, a week today. So if I have a look at the Dawning, let's have a look. So 11 days, so would that be next? Yeah, so even next Friday, the final well, technically ending 2025, beginning 2026, of course, first reset of 2026 as well. So
defeat your enemy, claim their crest.
So we will potentially have another Dawning snowball fight brawl until officially it leaves reset Tuesday after that first weekend of first reset week of January 2026. So still a bit more snowball fighting fun for you to enjoy. So Xur's reset, of course, as always, but why you got? Ah, sorry, didn't mean to hurt your face. So rather than us getting our supers, we get our ultimate snowball throwing ability, which is in its stead, which is more cool. Fire! Sorry! Oh dear. I think that was my tummy. Saying, "Gav, small biscuit, please." Uh-huh. So, yes, it is a bit of fun, isn't it? Ha. The other good thing is with Zer being still at the tower until we Tuesday, of course, is the fact if you get too many, as it were, strange coins, because you could only get 200 for the week, which is so annoying because you can get more than that for the entire week. So what I was going to say, because he's still at the tower, if you got far too many well, got maxed out of your coins again very quickly, even though you might have spent a load for his reset, you can go back to visit him and just waste spending your coins, as it were, because that's what I'm going to have to do. Ah? How was he survive that?
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
I like how you went after me, fucking turd.
5 minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on.
So in regards to Edge of Fate's storyline, if necessary, we will do some more pre-recording of story parts, so you get to see it, because with the disruption, of course, so when I haven't been able to go live for, technically, for that week, I did want to do some of the pre-recording of parts of the storyline, in case, you know, might be delayed for the next live availability, you know. So that could be on the agenda in case we have problems for streaming. So keep an eye out for my updates in regards to
Shut the enemy down.
channel and everything, updates and new additional things that might be coming. So in regards to Super Animal Royale, the new expansion has launched, so we will test that out together live as well.
I said take the crest, and you took all the crest. That's
Did I? I didn't realise I took them all. I'm not a thief, you know. So, another dawning fight, snowball fight. So, with the rotation being like control or, you know, clash, I think they should introduce Rift and Supremacy. I think Supremacy is part of it as well, but So number 3 of Technically Gambit. So it's already begun, but that doesn't matter. Just slightly, but you're getting to see a bit more additional fun. So we will do one more of this and then head into a live Nightfall run. Potentially twice, maybe, depending if we start from the beginning. Because I do like doing a Nightfall run from scratch, of course. Ah! How dare you? How come you didn't... Doesn't like me, does it? Yeah. Like I said, you've seen a bit of fun. And for a change, it's actually improvement of the festive event from years ago, because at least they made changes to it. Oh, I'm just gonna stand up here and annoy you. Ah! Ah, your fucking friends found me. Dare they? So if I had this like momentum control, it'd just be really funny. Scaring other players. That was the other rubbish. Ah. Well, the good thing is, once it gets warmer weather again, it's all the snowballs or the remaining snow around the place after the little fight. The evidence for this wash away. Yeah.
5 minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on.
So it's not necessary always about the score, so it might not be as nearer to how many you would try to get, but that shows like also how competitive it is regardless how terrible my support is, isn't it? Oh, you piece of shit. Hmm?
Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
Yeah, the other interesting thing is it's not always necessary to first 200 either, which I thought would be for every map. Some maps it's only up to maybe 60 or something like that.
That shut them down. Double down. You shut the enemy down.
But it's
3
sort of
minutes left.
confusing that way.
Your enemy has defeated you. Stand tall, Guardian. This battle is lost, but there will be others.
Ooh, got chest armor. So that's for the second slot. So if it was the first slot. So we can upgrade with these. So that's cool. The other cool thing is, even though we used to have to always visit the vault, so now we can access it remotely, as it were. Upgrade our weapons that we've got. You know, as long as we've got maybe free space, so that's what's cool. We can upgrade everything that way now with the changes.
control. The zones are yours if you fight for them, Guardian.
So capturing the zones again, right control.
Captured Zone A. Enemy claims Zone C. Enemy claims Zone B. They have advantage.
Ah, shit!
B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Should imagine how many friends to help me out.
Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone A lost.
Haha. So the kill's not necessarily important in this case, but having to capture the zones. Ah, sorry.
Zone B lost. They have advantage. You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
Ah! How
Zone
dare you kill my
That's
team?
the power play. You took them. Now hold.
Ooh! How dare he? Ah! Very suspicious activity. Potentially. So, just to make sure we have done 4, I'm gonna do one more after this. Just ensure we've done 4 of this again.
Zone C lost. Enemy has advantage.
What?
You have zone advantage.
Oh dear. So it could be another clash, or it could be capturing the crests. It just depends.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
Ah, it's had enough hurt.
Zone A lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone advantage. That's all I ask. Good. Interesting. You could give the Red Jack a lesson in territory control.
Oh really? So we'll hand out medals again, as we always do. So we will do one more of the Crucible, technically for Gambit, for this reset week, as well as next time we're in, we possibly will be doing this again, in regards of Gambit's place. So after this, we will head into a live Nightfall run. So I don't know which one it will be, but until then we will have this bit of fun for the final time for tonight in regards to the Crucible and Gambit's case. So we have been given a bit of gear to upgrade get further. See what I mean? We get occasionally a gear that makes no sense. So preparation for the Nightfall run. After this I've got the arc subclass damage anyway, pulse rifle, cold heart and the shattered cipher heavy weaponry. I could change it to stasis 1 for example, but I am trying to get the heavy weaponry to catch up with the avalanche in this case, or even the arc one as well. So this one's got well over a lot. So the Thunderlord needs catching up, really catching up.
Control.
Oh, it seems to be control again.
Take those zones and hold them to your last breath.
Hold them to our last breath. I didn't realise we were underwater.
Zone C captured.
One place I can just fall off the cliff.
Enemy claims zone.
Eh?
Captured zone B.
Who is shoot? Throwing them at. Ah, surprise, surprise.
Zone C lost. Zone A captured. You have advantage.
Who are you throwing at?
Zone B lost.
Sounded really painful. So we got to do the Nightfall run from scratch,
You have zone advantage.
as it were, from the beginning rather than already started. But if we do it from a certain point of the Nightfall, we will redo it again. So then it hopefully will start it again, the Nightfall run live from the beginning, the actual strike. Yay! You killed. What the? Serves you right. So I do hope you've enjoyed this bit of festive streaming.
Zone B
Of course, less than what we usually do for this time of year. We usually do a really load of. How did you survive that? So we get a chance to go live this forthcoming week for a little bit, at least. We should hopefully go live for World of Warcraft for this time of year. So of course during Christmas in World of Warcraft we get a chance to do some little events around the Christmas tree and all that sort of thing, which usually is the case every year, doing the same thing, but we haven't done it this year, so we hopefully get a chance. And if we can't, it's nothing to worry about. We have done it numerous times over the years anyway, but
Enemy has your zone.
ideally it'd be nice.
Your enemy
Enemy can't get you because they.
You captured zone A.
Ooh!
Almost won.
Ah.
Zone C captured. You have advantage.
So this is more fun than the normal Crucible instance sometimes, isn't it? Because no one's got advantages of specific buffs and all that sort of thing.
Keep the pressure on.
Ah! What the fuck?
Victory is all I ask.
Ah? How did that happen? That was very weird.
Targets eliminated. Nice work.
Nice work. More like me doing shit. As usual. Sound out medals. So I'm going to head straight to orbit. So we don't get drawn into another instance. So just like the previous SERS reset and the previous ones before that, since we've been able to go live for his reset on the Friday, so we're going to go into the final part of SERS reset. So the final part of SERS reset, we head into a live Nightfall run. So in preparation for the actual instance itself, made sure we've got specific gear layout. So as I was saying, we could change this to having it all arc if necessary, just to see. So that's so far ahead. So we're trying to get the other ones, like this one, the Avalanche and the Strand one, and the Stasis one to catch up. So trying to get all of them to catch up. So we'll keep it how it is, but we will upgrade this to 534 just to ensure it's near enough caught up. So we do have a 535, so now we can upgrade this to 535. So it's gone up. So that's good. So that means all the other gear will be able to be leveled up to 534 at least. So the gear that is 533 or 532, etc., will be able to be upgraded now to 534 or higher. Hmm? Hmm? I don't understand that. Ah, right. So we're going to click on the portal tab, click on the world tab, and then click on the Vanguard tab, and click on Nightfall. So with the changes that they introduced for Nightfall, we used to be having to do the same nightfall for the entire week, which was really like boring, and cool at times, but really frustrating because you were like, oh, I've already done this, you know, for the week. So they've reset the nightfall now to daily. So each day it resets every single day, so that's cool. But I don't know if it's included some of the other strikes that we've done in regards to the normal playlist or anything like that. So if it has began the nightfall at a certain part of it, like near the end or in the middle or just at the beginning, that's still okay. But it will mean we probably will requeue for the same nightfall again, just so you all get to see it from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So, this instance, it's not really a good one, really. What? Inverted spire. Right. What shit? Oh, don't say it's had a bug. Maybe it has. What? Ah. Oh, it has finished. But oh, so they finished it, but they won't open the chest to get the loot, which is a bit weird because it's still technically in the instance. Well, that's a bit strange. So we actually joined it when they've already finished it, but that hasn't spoiled anything other than the fact that we're going to leave and try this again. So you're going to see this hopefully from the beginning, and hopefully it will spawn the crate at the end, which it has there, but hopefully we can open it, because then that's the bug, you know, at the end. But we will see. So in preparation for the Nightfall run, made sure we got the right gear laid out. So as always, this will be edited if necessary, so you can watch it in separate parts, not just the um, not just the Crucible and Gambit that you saw technically, but the Ziz reset as well, but also the Nightfall separate as well, if you just want to watch the Nightfall only, for example. So it's split into separate parts, so you can watch each of the parts in different order as well. So I do hope you will enjoy the Nightfall run, no matter which one it is. For example, it will be edited if necessary, so you get to see it from the beginning.
The Vex sees this old Cabal drill. I believe they are trying to excavate an artificial well.
Optimistic projections show a 42% increase in geothermal activity as a direct result of drilling at this site.
What about pessimistic projections?
Haven't run them yet. I'm hoping the captain obliterates all the Vex first.
Well, that is a reasonable assumption.
Well, we haven't been jumping on the... Oh, shit. Vexmic. So I'm not sure we've got another teammate here yet. So we're dealing with the Vex. I think it's just the two of us for the moment. So the idea with the Nightfall, we tried to get a really good score. Then our other teammate has joined. Oh shit! Ah, fucking fell off. Like, bloody fall off. I hate when that happens. Oh, like always, I fucking fall off. So, so with Nightfall, we have to deal with barrier champions. It'd be funny if I fell off again, wouldn't it? What? Where? Where? There they have an interesting security system.
I believe the nearby Vex constructs maintain that barrier.
So barrier champion. So if no one in your fire team or group has the barrier champion piercing bullets, you cannot stun the barrier champion at all. So like I said, the point score in regards to Nightfall, you try to get the highest score if possible, which is platinum. You can get a gold score. So the quicker you get it done, I guess, doesn't always necessarily mean you're going to get a great score either, but I think it's regards to the barrier champions that, or champions that you spawn, maybe, I've always questioned if that's the case, because the more maybe you spawn, the better the score, but I don't know if that's true, if it does actually spawn that many champions, you know. Ah yeah! Ooh! You Somebody get that shit. Please. So Barrier Champion dead. So it's usually still there. Oh yeah, where are you? Yeah. How do we get up there? So I'm just going to try to catch up as best as possible. So we get to use these for this nightfall. And where's that piece of shit? Turd. I'm doing really well with my... So my teammates have gone ahead, I think. There. So I'm going to leave it there. So the quicker we get it cleared towards the final part, the quicker we get our potential high score, but I don't know if it's always necessary points related in regards to what spawns. So we've got the Cabal here as well. So we are clearing this quite quickly, but I don't know if it's really fast compared to, you know, last time we were here. Oh yes, console. So the Vex are going to send everything they can to try to stop us here. Yeah, that's scary. So that's what we're going to face. Looks like Megatron's cousin or something. Oh, bloody little suicide thing. They're like a advanced version of the little harpies that look killing themselves. So we're going to I'll be a champion. It's very close. They are sending quite a bit after us. So I think we've done what's required for the next part. So this bit years ago used to have to deal with the launching cannon that used to more or less break our face. Changed it. Ah. Haha. Ooh, shit. Yeah. Oh. How funny. Barrier champion. Oh, we got rid of it. Oh. Ah! Bloody little shit. How did he know I was there? So my teammates have gone ahead, I think, to try to spawn the final boss. Okay. What? Oh, crap. So we just wait for them to spawn the boss, because then it will bring me into the fight. So the idea is with the Nightfall 1 you try to get completely within 25 minutes. Oh, fuck off. Seriously. Oh, I think we're nearly there. Someone's just spawning. bullshit, really. Yay. Seriously, it was bullshit because I got there and I still got killed. So we're dealing with the modulator line. Right. So this is what they were doing. But, oh shit. Oh, I like how he's shooting me, yeah. So different thresholds of the damage we do to the boss will get us to the next part. Oh shit. Oh, he looks really happy, doesn't he? So the idea is try to complete it within 25 minutes.
Failsafe, can I ask you something?
You just did. But you may begin another query, friendly ghost.
Do you ever envy the Vex? Just a little. All those minds networked together. They never miscommunicate or separate from each other. Or
Feel lonely? I don't think I envy them. I like human company, even if it comes in ghosts.
It's not actually opening, is it? So we completed it, but it's not opening the crate. Huh? Let's try to destroy it. Ah, so I got a bug with it. Someone do it on the Divide as well. Well, we're having fun in the Vex milk. Oh, this is weird. look. So. So we completed well before that time, but it's eaten at the score now. Oh, it's making us do this last bit again. Which is a bit weird. Oh dear. I'm hoping it will say oh, he's not even spawning now. Yeah, there's a bug. A very big bug. Spotted. Ew, let's this fall off. Oh dear. Hmm? Oh, that's a shame. So I spot it though. So you get to see what the nightfall is, but obviously it's not going to register because it is bugged. Well, at least you got to see it. So regards to our cookies, we're going to go around and deliver these. So we're going to go to see Failsafe first. On Nessus. There's you. So we actually did complete Nightfall, but it just wasn't. You got to see some of the, you know, the, characters talking and stuff in regards to what we would do, but for some reason, obviously, wouldn't let us get our loot. So sort of spoiling it. Which is a shame. We'll see. Oh no, the other way. Oh, what's going right there? Oh yes, fail safes in here. There she is, fail safe.
How can I help?
So, deliver that cookie. So we got Devram, or Chucks news. So we go to Trostland now, which is on the EDZ. Trostland is part of the EDZ to go and see Devram. It's a bit of a shame that Nightfall didn't record properly, but never mind. But at least you got to see how it usually is. So before it used to be the previous one of the other instances that kept crashing. Now it's a different Nightfall that's crashing. But we have done, like I said, that Nightfall before. To see Devram up the tower.
What's the word?
Well, this little tower here in the church. So we're gonna head to the tower now to hand Hawthorne her cookie. Quick way is head straight to Annex.
Lines.
So it was a shame that the Nightfall run actually crashed at the end. So when we actually loaded in, we were actually at the end where it obviously wasn't working. So we redid the Nightfall from the beginning, but still had the same problem at the end. So there's Hawthorne and a pet bird.
Hey, I think that's a good one.
Oh really?
Oh, nice choice.
If you say so. for another year. We've had fun delivering cookies, as I was trying to say, because I was trying to work out how to say it. But we have delivered a load of cookies.
Acknowledged. Check, check, check. Done.
So like I said, we've been given crap again. Not necessarily needing it. Oh, 5,
4. Acknowledged. Done. Received. Transfer. Received. Received.
So it is a shame about the nightfall, but like I said, ladies and gentlemen, at least you got to see it. Itchy.
Welcome back.
Always good to see another hero of the tower.
So the final batch of cookies we will make. So we don't know these, so make these first. So we will head to see Petrovenge first, who's at the Dreaming City. She's over here, so we're going to have to land here and head round. How fun!
Talk to me now.
Excuse me. So the other three cookies we've got Petrovenges that we're going to go and hand in. We've got Zers and the Drifters. So once we've done Petra's cookie, we're heading back to the tower to do Zer's cookie as well as the Drifter as well. So the Drifter first and then Zer, and then the final cookies we will go and see Ikora. How'd you get round again? Oh yeah. This bridge. Oh no, it's another one. Just trying to remember how we get around again. Ah. Right, a minute, we've got little shits shooting me. Yes, it's this direction. Aha! We head. Ah, yeah. She is.
Southern sector is clear. Glad to see you're still in the fight.
So back to the tower. Handing the 2 cookies, so we land here back at the annex again. Can make Icarus because Icarus here at this part of the tower as well. So the drift is here.
Hey kid, looking good.
Icarus here as well. Icarus down here.
Quickly, friend.
So we've got a timeline thing to do.
It feels strange to come back to the tower. I look over at the ramen counter and half expect to see Cade. I almost got used to having him back. It's been years since I felt that pain. But now it's softer, nostalgic. We saw so much in the Pale Heart. Things that challenge the way we perceive our enemies and ourselves. I want to say that things will be different now. That it seems the only constant in our world is conflict. As deeply as I want to embrace this moment of peace, we must be ready for whatever comes our way. The next threat to the Vanguard could take any form and strike at any time. Listen to me. I sound like Zavala. Time spent with old friends will do that to you. We face the worst together, Guardian. When the Vanguard needs you, we know you'll be there. Until then. It's on your shoulders.
So we've good night, Cora.
Your wilting loyalty to the Vanguard is not going unnoticed.
A cookie. So now we're going to give Zer his cookie.
The Nine show you these.
Buy some stuff that we don't need.
It was never mine. The Nine meant for you to have that.
near the colony. Or this helmet, or any of these. So it is giving us some glimmer in return. And some sending shards as well. Enhancement cores, I meant.
I may be here when you return.
So we actually spent quite a few strange coins because we needed to. So the final cookies we're going to hand in now is Commander Zavala's and Banshee. Which means we've done all of them. So you've got to see them all being delivered live as well. So I will message the team in regards to about the bug in the Nightfall.
Nice shooting out there.
She's got his.
That's a real bunch.
Commander Zavala's the last one.
Good, you're back.
There we are. Everyone's had their cookie.
Hi there.
Step on up. Take a look. It's easy, man.
So the bright dust has been going up quite steadily. So we're going to get some more glimmer because we need it. And strange coins because we've spent a lot as well.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
So ideally it'd be cool if it was 535.
This tower certainly smells different.
So what we can use these exotic engrams as well is to exchange them for a bit of exotic armory or weapons that we have that's specifically lower geared than this, or as high geared as this, to swap and replace what we have in the vault, for example.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
So we'll message them about the bug, because it's annoying. So you got to see the nightfall, but we just couldn't collect the loot and get the instance to end properly. But never mind. So I do hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. Information regarding the next live stream, when that will be uploaded this Sunday. So I do hope you can join me for next time we're live. Keep an eye out on Sunday in regards to that upload. It will clarify when the next live stream will be, what we will do. The likelihood, if we do get a chance to go live on Wednesday and Thursday, for example, we will go into World of Warcraft, do a bit of the festive side of things in regards to that, and potentially Diablo 4 as well, in regards to the festive season event this time of year, of course. But we haven't been in World of Warcraft for a while, so it makes sense to do that. In regards to Destiny 2, we if we get a chance to go live this forthcoming week, we will continue the storyline and potentially to help progress our progression in regards to the storyline. If necessary, some of the storyline parts will be uploaded in parts in regards to additional videos for you in case there's that problem, as well as just helping us get closer and closer to the current expansion, Destiny 2 Renegade, if necessary, if we are falling behind. But I don't think we are really, because Renegade hasn't long been live anyway, so we're not that far finishing Destiny 2's storyline for Destiny 2 Edge of Fate, I believe. So the storyline regarding Edge of Fate, I can't even speak. We have to do this, so that is part of this, I believe. So we could pre-record this, and that will help this. So after that, I don't know what, if it goes up to 31, for example, and then there's some more, unless that's it. You know what I mean? I just don't know. But we will also do potentially the pre-recording of this, so you get to see this part of Cade's Fate mission that we did a long time ago. It was really cool, but really epic, of course.
I never thought I'd live to see the darkness return.
So we did get rid of the Doom Marches, but we can easily get them from the vault and equip them. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for watching tonight's stream. It's been rather fun, entertaining, as always, explosive with snowballs. So, with the Dawning Event 2025 still going on for another week at least, so even though we will be technically in 2026 a week today, so January the 2nd, which is a Friday, next Friday, week today, we will head into Xur's Reset Live. Of course, it'll be the very first one of 2026 as well. But I'm hoping, leading to that, we should be able to get some live streaming if possible, or at least a day or so. Anyway, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's been rather fun, entertaining, and just before I go, like I was saying in regards to Dawning Event 2025, still going on for another week, so we will get to do some more beating each other up with snowballs, even though it will be technically January 2026. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you for the next live stream. So keep an eye out for my upload on Sunday in regards to when will be, and yeah, have a great end to your week, a great conclusion to your weekend as well, once the weekend gets going, as well as of course, great start to your new reset week for the forthcoming week, as it will lead you into the brand new year of 2026 as well. But I hope to be live just before that, so I can give you my New Year's wishes as well. But one last thing I will mention, the catch-up video. Like I said, I am in the process of doing some gaming footage for that, so probably do that and upload it potentially, hopefully tomorrow or Sunday at the latest, if necessary. But it will definitely before, as we head into 2026. So anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for your understanding. I hate disruption of any kind, so it's been a pain in the butt, but these things happen. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you very soon for another dramatic live stream. But for now, take care.